It was a splendid day on the island of Sodor. Thomas the Tank Engine was happily working on his branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. And the passengers were always happy to see him. But very fortunately, this episode has nothing to do with him. What? Why in the hell not?
Dude, have you seen your show lately? You take up everyone else's screen time. No wonder the mature fans blame you for being a star-billing.
For the last time, it's the writer's fault, not mine.
Oh, right. Sorry, my mistake. We blame you and the writers.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Enough with the arguing! Can we just get back on track, please? No pun intended.
Thought you'd never ask. Anyways, Emily was helping Trevor the traction engine in the vicarage orchard. Birds were singing, and flowers were blooming in the trees. It was a lovely day. James puffed up. Hello, Emily. Trevor, you look as bright and cheerful as my red paint.
Oh, stop being so modest, James.
Huh? What's that noise?
Oh, that's just the vicar's pet bees.
Precisely. They're all in these boxy things called beehives. Me and Emily are taking them to the station later today. The vicar says these bees make good honey, and he's giving some of them to his friends. Are you sure he's not just gonna sell it on eBay again?
Oh, don't be silly. It's the 90s. The internet doesn't even exist yet. Or, at least it shouldn't.
Just then, Mavis pulled up.
Morning, Trevor. I've brought some workmen to load more hives.
Thanks, Mavis.
Oh, and James, I'd take care if I were you. Don't make the bees angry. They might sting you.
Yeah, right. Like I need to be told what to do by a diesel. And with that said, James buzzed away.
He'll just have to learn the hard way, I guess. Well, I'd best be off. Edward and Salty are expecting me at the sidings. Bye.
Bye, Mavis. Bill and Ben, the mischievous tank engine twins, were busy arranging cars, but they scampered off when they saw Mavis.
I remember the first time I met those two. They nearly drove me to insanity. Thank God for cheap psychiatrists.
Yarg! It'd be a shame that Edward is the only one who can keep Bill and Ben in order. Well, it's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it. Especially since our own head of the railway board refuses to do a damn thing about it. Sir Topham Hatt, are you in there? Go away! Sir, Thomas has had an accident. Leave me alone! I'm reading tales of a 4th grade nothing! Sir, you gotta come down and deal with this. Don't make me do stuff. In fact, I heard that Duck sometimes calls Bill and Ben the Bees.
A good name. They're terrors when they start buzzing about.
Just then, James bustled in. What's that, Edward? Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects, after all. So don't let those buzzbox diesels tell you different. Their names are Mavis and Salty, and they didn't. You know, I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I would just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, buzz, buzz. What the hell's that supposed to mean? How the hell should I know? Whatever the script says goes. The next morning, James arrived at the station to collect the express. Usually, Gordon would pull it, but he was at the works being fitted with a new boiler. The passengers were excited and keen to get on board. Get in quickly, please! But what James didn't know was that he was heading for trouble. The porter was hauling a cart with one of the vicar's beehives on it. Why a beehive is being moved around in a public area, I'll never know. But the porter was in a hurry and being rather careless. Mind your backs! Special and implausible load coming through! Then there was trouble. The beehive fell and broke open. The porter shouted a warning, and the station cleared like magic. Hey, what's going on? Uh-oh. That's not a good sound. And it wasn't. The bees were too cold to be cross, so they buzzed around the fireman, hoping he'd mend their hive. But he didn't understand, nor did his driver. So the bees turned to James. They stared at his nice, warm boiler. Oh no. I sure hope they don't think my boiler is a freshly picked rose. Hey, you swarm, go find a daisy or something, will ya?
Did someone call my name?
No, not you, Daisy. Please, little bees, go fly away. There's nothing here to pollinate today. I said buzz off! Suddenly, one of the bees burnt his foot. Ouch! The bee thought James had burned him on purpose. Hey, where'd he go? Uh-oh. That's it! I had enough of this nonsense! We're out of here! My nose! I look like a deranged circus freak! Come on, James! We gotta try and get rid of these pests! But they didn't notice until too late that they had left all their coaches behind. They tried everything to get rid of the bees. First they tried blowing them away with a fan, but to no avail. They tried washing them off, but the bees clung harder to James's warm boiler. Then they tried smoking.
Good night, everybody.
Them off inside of a long tunnel, but still the bees wouldn't go away. Come on! Isn't there anything else we could do to get rid of these pests? Hey Bob, don't you have that can of bug spray on you? Try using that! Oh yeah, good thinking. Let's try that. Ow! It didn't work! It's no good, James. We'll just have to go back to the orchard and fetch another hive. James's reply was drowned by the sound of buzzing. Trevor was waiting anxiously for James. When he arrived, the bees swarmed straight into their new home. Whew! Glad that's over. Come on, James. What you need now is a good hose down. James hoped that the sidings would be empty that evening. But to his dismay, there were engines there. Two of them being Bill and Ben.
And I thought his incident with bootlaces was silly. But this